Peace. This is Dawood. And in keeping with my promise to you to share little bits and pieces and samples of my book, Bedtime Stories for Musicians and Other People, I'm going to read you a short excerpt. Now, one of the stories in here is titled Crazy Teacher, and it's the narrative of a young man who's a music student and excellent musician, and he studies with this truly great master musician whose teaching methods are eccentric and sometimes even bizarre. This is part 3 of the story, Crazy Teacher, titled When the Chess Game is Ended, the King and the Pawn are returned to the same box. One day, after our lesson, Crazy Teacher gave me an assignment. He would tell me a story, and I must set the story to music. Once upon a time, Crazy Teacher began, there was a rich and famous concert pianist. She was talented, accomplished, and utterly charming. She made beautiful music loved by millions. One day, while walking through a densely populated city, the concert pianist met a drunken bum. The drunken bum was ill-tempered, foul-mouthed, completely incompetent, and made horrible noises in a diseased, gravelly voice as disgusting odors emanated from his body. When he saw the concert pianist, he laughed at her, called her a pampered weakling, and made obscene remarks about her sexuality. The concert pianist was a kind, well-mannered, and compassionate woman. But because of the drunken bum's genius for offending people, she responded to his taunts. She said that no one would ever take notice of a stinking drunk who made ugly sounds. They cursed each other before parting ways. Years later, both the drunken bum and the concert pianist died at the exact same moment. The concert pianist was mourned the world over. But nobody cared that the drunken bum was dead except those who were glad that he wouldn't be stinking up the neighborhood anymore. At the exact moment of their death, a star in a galaxy 428 million light years from Earth went nova. Every planet that orbited it was destroyed. The light of the nova would not reach Earth for another 428 million years. Human eyes that won't even be here anymore would have seen nothing. What was on the planets destroyed by the nova? Microbes? Animals? A great civilization? We will never know. Crazy Teacher stood up and began to walk away. I stood and called after him. Wait a minute. That's it? What does the story mean? He turned and said, nothing. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will return with more bedtime stories for musicians and other people.